everybody, welcome back. Alex here, and today I thought I'd give you a little bit of a preview of our upcoming travel. So we have some travel planned here in like the immediate future, and then the rest of it pretty much takes place at the end of the year. But I'll give you a quick overview of that and some of the things that I'm hoping to see on our travels. And also just wanted to give a really big thank you to everybody that has subscribed. It's only 20 subscribers at this point, which I know is very, very small in like grand YouTube world numbers, but to me it means a lot. So I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, please, if you like the content that I am putting up, please feel free to continue to comment and like and share my channel with others. I would really appreciate that. So without further ado, let's get into travel plans for the rest of the year. The first trip that we have planned is actually coming up pretty quickly. In a couple weeks, we are going to Deep Creek Lake. So obviously there is a lake there. So we'll be doing some fun water sports like kayaking. We might rent a pontoon boat. We are taking the dogs, so that will be fun. And I'm going with Eric and his family, so my mother-in-law and brother and sister-in-law, and they'll be bringing their dog and stuff. So I'm sure we will be doing a lot of fun stuff, hiking. I'm sure there's some good food. There is a hot tub at the cabin that we rented, so that will be nice for some of the nights, depending on how hot it is. I don't know. I hope we have good weather. So that's the first immediate trip that we have coming up, and of course I'm going to vlog all of that as well, so you will see all of that. The next trip that I have coming up, actually, so August and September are actually pretty quiet, so we don't really have anything pre-planned. But October is where things really start to get busy for me. So I'm heading to a conference in mid-October, and then actually the last week of the month, so like the 28th through Halloween, I'll be in London. So I'm going to be working a lot of that time for most of the week. So I'll have 2 days to really sort of go around and sightsee. I have been to London twice before, but I haven't really gotten a ton of time to actually like free days to go around and see. So a lot of my sightseeing is in the evenings after work, which most of the time consists of pubs. But I will have 2 days there to be able to actually go around and sightsee, which will be nice. My mom and my mother-in-law are coming with me, so that will be fun as well. They'll get to go the whole week. So I think they're planning a day trip over to Paris, because my mother-in-law's never been abroad, like to Europe before. So I think that will be fun for her. Some of the things that I'm hoping to do, I would really like to go to a high tea. So I've been to Fortnum and Mason once, and I sort of got lost just in the decor and just looking around at all the different teas and stuff. But I really think it would be cool to do like a proper high tea or like afternoon tea. So I think that would be really neat. I don't know where any like good places are to do that. I'm sure there are a ton of them, but I want to go to like a really good one. So if anybody has any suggestions of high tea in London or afternoon tea in London, I do know Fortnum and Mason has one, and I've looked a little bit into it, but the days that I will be able to have off are a Sunday and a Friday. So I'm not sure if they do them on Sundays, but yeah, so those are the days that I will kind of have. I would also like to go to the Globe Theater because I did not get a chance to do that last time. Last time I was there, or the past couple times that I've been there, I did a hop-on, hop-off bus tour. I got lost in Hyde Park and Kensington Garden trying to find the Peter Pan statue, and so that was fun. And I mean, I've done all the like Buckingham Palace and changing of the guards and that sort of thing. So I would also like to do like get a drink up in the Shard, because I've heard that the bar there is really magnificent and just the views are awesome and everything. So I would also like to do that. No, most of my things have to do with food at this point, except for the Globe. What else? I think those are sort of the main things that I have on my list right now. I kind of want to see just like what's going on in London the time that I'm there. So if anybody knows of anything cool that happens around that time of year, please let me know. I don't know that I'm going to have time to go up to the Harry Potter studio, which is also on my list of things to do. some point in time, so we shall see. I'm very excited. I'm excited to go there with my mom and my mother-in-law because I've never actually traveled internationally with them. It's always been me and Eric, so I think that would be nice to experience that with my mom, and it gives them a chance to sightsee and stuff as well. So I think that will be a lot of fun. So November is where things start to get a little crazy. We have 2 weddings that are basically back to back. And we are going to Budapest. So I have a conference to go to there, and Eric will be coming with me. So I will be traveling there like the week before Thanksgiving. So we'll be there. Eric will have the whole week to sightsee, and I will be working like Monday through Wednesday or Thursdays, and then we're heading out Saturday. So I'll have like 2 to 3 days to be able to sightsee there. I mean, Budapest is supposed to be just magnificent. So that is a bucket list item for us. So we're checking one of those off. Eric has always really wanted to go to Budapest. And there are, a lot of neat places around there. We have already been to Prague and Vienna. I don't know if it's worth going into like Slovakia or I think Bratislava is nearby there, but I think Budapest in and of itself is supposed to be really amazing. Just some of the museums and stuff there, and even just like I heard the opera is really awesome to go to, and some of the ruin bars I would like to go to. I haven't looked a ton into it. I know the hot baths are supposed to be really cool. There's this one like spa or like thermal spa that's supposed to be pretty cool. But I think you have to go at like a particular time of day to not be swarmed with tourists. So I have to do a little bit more research. Again, if anybody has some hot tips on Budapest, please recommend them. The last trip of the year is, like I said in my intro video, which if you haven't watched, I will link it below, but I mentioned that we are going to Disney in November, the week of Thanksgiving, because we are going to a wedding, and it is on Disney. It is at the Wedding Pavilion. And we are doing the monorail pub crawl, and I'm just really excited. We won't get, so we'll be there for 3 days, and one of the days is the wedding. So we're actually going to get 2 days in the parks. So basically our schedule is going to be insane. So we are getting back from Budapest on a Sunday. We are leaving at the crack of dawn Monday morning, and then we are like hitting the ground running, going to the parks as soon as we get there. So it is going to be a little crazy, but totally worth it. Our Fast Pass window opens in September, so right now we're trying to sort of prioritize the things that we want to ride. I know, Space Mountain, Flight of the Avatar, are a couple ones that I know for sure that we will want to do. I would also like to, Everest. I mean, if we're going to be in Animal Kingdom, we might as well do Everest. I wanted to do a Christmas party while we're there, but there are no days, and I'm so sad. None of the days that we're there are there going to be any Christmas parties, so I'm a little sad about that. But just seeing Magic Kingdom done up for Christmas, like, I will probably cry. And I'm going to vlog all of that as well. I also want to do a vlog about what it's like to attend a Disney wedding, like as a guest. I'm really excited to see sort of what that experience is like. I looked at Disney weddings, obviously, when I was getting married. I mean, I'm sure every girl does, but I'm really amped that Eric's cousin actually decided to do it, and I think it will just be completely magnificent. I kind of want to go buy one of the dress shop dresses to wear. I think the Epcot one I could pull off because the Spaceship Earth dress looks not necessarily too kitschy, and I think it's more wedding appropriate than like the Up dress, which is beautiful, but I think that the Spaceship Earth one is a little more like high class and could swing as a wedding like guest dress. So I might see if I can pull that off, but otherwise I will definitely be vlogging everything that we do there. And I think that, I'm just really excited to see the Skyliners will be open. Galaxy's Edge will be open at that point. So a lot of our fast passes might also go toward that. I definitely want to see if we can get on the Millennium Falcon. But even if we can't at that point in time, I'll be happy just sort of like being in the land. because I do like Star Wars as well. So I think it'll be really, really cool. I am planning on doing a video at some point here in the near term about international travel and how I plan for it. So maybe as we get closer to doing like our fast passes and things like that, I will look at doing that video of how I go about planning internationally, what we use for like hotel and accommodations and getting around and that sort of thing. And if you haven't seen already the apps that I use when we travel, I will also link that video below as well, because I think those are very helpful. We literally use them every time we travel, and plug again for Visit a City, because it is very, very helpful. That's just a quick look at what travel we have coming up. Obviously, there's other things that we're going to be doing, so there won't be any sort of shortage of vlogs, but the next trip coming up that we have is to Deep Creek in Maryland, so that'll be more of like a camping type trip, so be on the lookout for that. And thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will catch you next time.